Xiao He had just taken a photo with a polar bear when, in the very next moment, tiny drops of blood appeared on his arm. At first, he didn't pay much attention, assuming it was just a mosquito bite. But that night, he suddenly felt unbearable itching. Without thinking, he scratched hard, finally finding some relief. The next day, however, he discovered the wound had already festered. Realizing something was wrong, he hurried back to the laboratory for help. Yet, upon arriving, he was shocked to see countless small insects gnawing at the polar bear. In that instant, he understood. The strange condition on his body was also caused by these insects. Fortunately, these creatures had some form of instinctive restraint. They never harmed those who had protection. Even so, when Xiao He checked his wound again, he saw that the infection had spread. Not wanting to meet the same fate as the polar bear, he made a desperate decision. He would abandon the arm. Without hesitation, he pulled out a large kitchen knife and begged his companions to help him, but they simply couldn't bring themselves to do it. Left with no choice, Xiao He prepared to act on his own. Just as he raised the sharp knife, one of his companions finally stepped forward, agreeing to help. They first injected him with anesthesia and wrapped the wound with gauze. Then, Zhao Shuai took up the knife and struck, but even after several blows, he couldn't sever the arm. Seeing this, Xiao Mei quickly stepped in. With all her strength, she delivered a single decisive cut and successfully separated the infected limb. They immediately rushed Xiao He to rest, while Xiao Mei began searching for pain-relieving medicine. To her shock, she uncovered the true culprit behind